Hello everyone, I am back. I was working on something and I thought I would bring you along. I've already started some of it. Um, inspired by Carol Laws. I watched a video of hers this morning and she never fails to inspire me and have something new that I haven't seen. So I wanted to give this a go. This is a big envelope. And I've had to cut mine down to fit the journal that I'm working on. Has a window in it, as you can see, and I chose that image. I haven't finished collaging here. I was using some Rachel's from Roxy Creations collage backgrounds for this. But I thought I would bring you along because it's pretty neat if you haven't seen it. It will have some pockets and then ultimately a flip out on the back side. So I had started this. I pieced this together right here, but I think it's going to be fine because I'll put an image of some sort here. But it's actually going to be like a page in the journal, just so you have an idea. I think I've made the decision that I'm going to use this on my back side, and there's a reason for that. And it's where my flip is going to be. I just think that it matches nicely, coordinates nicely, I guess I should say. Just want to see about where I need to put this. This is going to fold. That's what I need to do. I need to fold it so I can see exactly how wide I want to go here. I'm just going to put that on. I'm going to try to tear this. This is going to be something. First I thought I would measure it, but I don't think it's really going to matter because it's right on the crease that's going to be stitched into the book. So I'm not real troubled about how perfect it is. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. So my husband came up and shared some really sad news with me. For anyone up in New England and especially the Boston area, anyone that is a fan of the Boston Red Sox, we have a sports station up here called NESN, which is New England Sport Network. But one of their commentators, who is very dear to all of us up this way, Jerry Remy, has been battling cancer for a few years now anyway, and it just broke on the news that he passed away this morning. It just breaks my heart. I know he was a baseball player. He played for, I think my husband said, the Angels, and ended up coming back to Boston. He was a Boston native, played for the Red Sox for many years, and has been with NESN as long as I've been in New England. And I've been here, I think, 18, 19 years, so I'm sure he was here before that. But just a wonderful, wonderful man, and so sad to hear that news. Didn't get that on very straight, but I don't think it's going to matter because I'm going to be trimming this after I get everything in place. I'll go ahead and trim this bottom off. I knew, like, he's gone into remission and different things, and then I can't remember how many months it's been that he wasn't, commentating the games, and they said that he was, dealing with cancer again. And I don't know, not too awful long ago. They had him throw the first pitch, and I knew when I saw him then, I was like, boy, he does not look good. I don't know. I just had a feeling that it was not going to be good news. I need to finish this right here. And I think I'm going to use, oh, I got it over here, a piece of straw paper. For that right there. You never know how to tear this. Let's turn it this way so I have a straight. So I can see. My fingers have glue on them, which doesn't help. And then I go and do something stupid like that and move it. Well, happy Halloween to everybody. My husband, he's like, why do they have to have trick or treat on Sunday when football's on? We don't get many trick or treaters in our area. On our street, I should say. Not the area. The area does, but we live on a court. And it was always a court, and then now it's sort of like a horseshoe. There's no, like we're the last house on the court here. It goes like this. We're the last house here, and they continued the road around. There's no houses, and then there's another street on the back side. And then if you go one street over from that, it's like a full-blown neighborhood, you know, with all kinds of streets connected and all that. So most of the kids go there. We get a few that are on our street, which are not many. I don't know, probably less than 6. But in a year, I think the most, as far as trick-or-treaters we've ever had, is probably like 10, maybe 15 kids, because they all go to that neighborhood where it's more easily accessible, and I think by the time they're done there, they are pretty much done for the evening. Now I just need to figure out what I would like to put across there. I might leave that for now. I'm sort of thinking about images. And I know that I'm going to have to add some color behind whatever I do. So I might want to pick some color up there. So I'm going to come back to that little piece, as silly as that sounds. Then on the inside, I determined, see, I've already done some pre-planning. I'm going to do this whole page with this. And it's because this is going to be, there's going to be a page in between here, you know, pages in between. These aren't going to be side by side. And you'll see why. So, do I want to tear this off? I think I will. I think I'll just put glue all over this. That just broke my heart. I know it. I don't know. Broke my heart about Jerry. Everybody calls him Rim Dog here. Just makes me feel very sad about that. So the journal I'm currently working on, I'm using one of Rachel's kits, or papers, I should say. I'm getting ready to do a, are those edges off? No. I have to be careful where I put this, don't I? I have to strategically place this. Well, I can start on this edge. Ugh, I'm horrible at doing this. I should have torn that top edge off so I could see how far up I can go. In worst case scenario, I can trim this down. Isn't that little bunny so cute? I just thought he looked perfect in that little window. Now I know I had my there it is. Well, hopefully I put that, I think I put that on upside down. No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't. What do you know? Just has some words going across it. Trim that off. Then you'll see where we're going with this. Well, at least our rain ended. We had rain all day yesterday, and the sun is peeking through, sometimes very bright. And I guess our temperature is supposed to be up to like almost 70 today, which is a huge increase. Alright, so that's my inside. I just want to see. I take my brayer. You actually want all this to dry, I'm sure, before you go on. But I'm just going to go ahead. Yeah, I really don't want to. This would be folded. This is going to be stitched into the journal. I just sort of wanted to see where I was. Alright, then I have this paper. This must be a kit that I purchased long ago. I was going through all of my downloads today. Because, you know, you buy things you forget about. And this is a page. The only name on it was Mary Walden. And I mean, it's just a full journal kit. And I was like, what is this? I started going through and I found this page and I just loved it. Just loved it. So I printed that on the back of this. And what's going to happen here is we're going to make, I'm going to have to cut this down. We're going to make a pocket here on this side. I'm going to have to cut this down. I'm going to have to decide how I want to do that. I think I'll cut the top off. Or do I want to cut the bottom off? I'll cut the bottom off. That sort of like that red there. So I'm going to do that first. Keep reaching for my cutter, and I have it on my chair behind me. I'm actually standing up right now. So I want to see how tall this is. And it's just here over 8 inches. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be fine. I want to make that a little bit bigger. I think I will. I just love my bunny. Have I said that 10 times yet? So let's see. We're going to have a pocket here, as I mentioned. I think I have to decide how big I want it. I don't think I want it any larger than... I'm going to get this out just because I'm horrible at holding. Let me see how big these pages are. I think these pages are 5 inches. About 5 1/4. So I sort of want to see where I want my pocket to hit. Let me see, if I do 1 3/4, I don't know how this is going to work for me. Alright, so this is, right? Yeah. I'm going to turn this way. I'm going to make my pocket, hopefully that'll come out. Let's see, if that's out 1 3/4. Be a little bit short. Well, I'm going to do 1 3/4. What's that going to leave me left? 11, 10. Well, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to make my pocket 1 3/4, or do I want it 1 1/2? 1 1/2 might be too narrow. I'll do 1 5/8. Oh, I don't want to chop off my, no, I'm going to do 1 1/2. 1 1/2, just do it, Sheila. Alright. And this is going to become a pocket here. Make sure I got this, yeah, right side up. So I'm going to take glue and put it here. And here. Bring that in. We can add something to that if wanted. Oh, she did this and another thing that Crafty Cat had done a pocket thing that I'm going to make. I'm not going to be able to do it during this video. I'm sure I'm too slow. So then, look, I'm going to try to get this even. There we go. So then on this side, what do we do? We fold this in. That's what we do. We fold. I think this gets folded in. Does this get folded in or out? I think at this point it doesn't matter. Let's just determine where we want this to hit. I think I want it to be about there. It's not very straight, is it? Or it might be the way I put that paper on. That's throwing me off. Let's see. I think this is supposed to be this direction. I'll have to watch our video again to see what's happening here. Oh, that's my pocket. Oh, so I need to put a line of glue there. See, here's my pocket. I didn't put glue down here, so I'm going to do it from the inside here. You could stitch. I don't think I'm going to stitch this. I might once I get pockets and things that I want to add to it. Not quite sure if this flips to the inside. I think it does. You would have a pocket, a page. Isn't that page just gorgeous? And then this flips. This would be trying to decide which way would you have it that way? Yeah, that opens for this page. Still don't have this straight. And then this opens out. This is going to be stitched in. You're not going to see this mess here. And then you would have, and see, I need to trim my edges up. You know, even all that out. But isn't that cool? Let me just grab a page just to give you an example. Like, yep, just dropped a bunch of pages. So if you have journal page, you know, if this is in a book, this would be a page. You'd have your other pages in here, which is separating the front from the back. You'd have a pocket. Turn the page. This would flip open. You'd have that. And that flips out. So you could journal on this. We got this that we can decorate. On this page we could add a pocket. Could do something on the back here too, but I don't know if I want to. This is going to be stitched into the book. I have to keep telling myself how this is going to work. But isn't that cool? And I don't know. I'm going to watch her video again to see if this folds in and flips out. It might. I don't know. I don't know if this is supposed to be on the outside or the inside. Probably whatever your preference is. But I know I'm going to even my edges. I need to figure this out. And I definitely feel like I need a pocket on this side. Decorate that. So I was thinking about this little image, but I think I would definitely need something up there. I have that little girl. I think I want something with some color. I haven't cut everything out yet. I have this. It's not too small. Maybe a little bit of red. I don't know, I'm going to play around with mine, but you get the gist of things. I don't want to bore you to death while I try to figure this out. But I wanted to share this. This is just not straight and it's bothering me. I think I'm going to have to do that with my paper cutter. Better. I just love this. Look at that beautiful paper. And just imagine. Oh, I can show you. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll share with you all the things I made yesterday. The other days. I want to add a tag or something in here. Maybe not the doggy, but you get the gist. Alright, so this is what I've done. Let me see. That I think was in a video. I know that was. This one I did in Roxy's weekly challenge. Please no. Yes, I think this, yeah, the snowman was the third one I did in Roxy's challenge. Then I went on after I turned the camera off and made a few more. And then yesterday I started a book board, writing board for the journal I'm working on. So that's how far I got on that. I plan on adding a tab, maybe stitching around it. I might add something on the reverse side, I'm not sure. I made this little journaling spot. The base of it was a freebie from My Porch Prints, and then I just added some, some paper and, collaged on the inside. I made a window flip that I'm going to add to the journal with a, writing side, and we'll have a tag in here. I made this, what do you call it? Larger coin envelope that I'm going to put on a journal page. I added a bell, but I might remove the bell. I think it might be a little bit too bulky inside the journal, so I might add another type charm or something. So these are a few things that I worked on yesterday, besides trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I am very excited about starting another journal. I'm not even halfway done with the one I'm working on, but anyway, so as incomplete as this is, maybe I'm going to have to turn the camera off because I think my camera's going to stop. And then maybe I'll come back and see if we can finish this up. I just didn't want the video to be too long and too boring. But anyway, there you have it. See you soon. Bye. Okay, I decided to come back. I made some choices and I thought it would be painless, so I thought I would bring you along with me. For my cover, I've decided on, I'm going to add a little bit of this red up here first of all. Oh, my husband cooked lunch for us. Oh my gosh, I am stuffed. We're not going to have to, I don't know if we'll eat dinner or not. Lunch was huge. Makes me tired. I wanted to get this done. I have a few other crafty things I want to accomplish today. Hopefully all that food hasn't ruined it. I think this is how I wanted this. You know, anywhere with some color, right? I love red. Never used to be a big fan of red. This just doesn't want to glue down for some reason. Put my glue stick cap on my wet glue. Then I'm going to trim this out a little bit better. I can see. We have an absolute gorgeous day going on right now. I'm going to put this down here. Even though it covers up part of my window, I don't care because you can still see my bunny. I think I'll eke around the edge of him though, where my cutting is not so perfect. It'll help to cover that. So I'm going to bring that down there. Just took my dog outside and some kind of bug was on me. Now I have the itches. I feel like I have a bug still on me. Where did I have him? Think about there. And then I have this St. Nicholas that I thought I would add up here to sort of break up this white area. See where I want him. And I'm real happy with that. I really like that. Then, on the inside here, I have a whole kit of Christmas postcards by Tailor Made Journals. And I went through and picked out one that I wanted to use as a pocket or a tuck spot on this. I backed it with some book page and stitched around it. Oh, get over the carpet hump again. My chair. So I'm going to make a tuck spot on this side. The only thing I was unsure of, I might end up going, well, I know I'll ink this, but I might go back and add a little bit of something back here. But I'm going to wait until I get the journal assembled, and you know, once you get ephemera in and all that, it sort of changes things. I'm going to use wet glue on this since I stitched around this. I have a little tuck spot there. Then, as I mentioned before, there'll be pages in here. Now we got some nice tuck spot. On this side here, I backed this little girl with some book page. I want to ink her. Need to call my daughter. What my 8-year-old grandson, his final football game is today. So I want to call and find out what time his game is. And then I thought I'm going to put her here, sort of half off the page. Try to determine almost to the tip of her toe. And hopefully I don't glue this pocket shut. Put her here. I didn't go too far, did I? No. Make sure I don't have any glue there. And I thought maybe I would add maybe I don't need it. I thought about adding maybe some washi tape. Do I need it? Uh-oh. Should have done that. Maybe I'll add it right there. Just for a little bit of something. Bring down some of that red and green. I guess I can just flip that around. I'm going to add a little bit of glue here. And then I decided, this is how I'm going to keep mine folded. I'm going to watch Carol's video again, but I decided I'm going to fold mine this way, and I think I want to add like a tab of some sort. I don't know what. I think I have that one picked out for something else. Yeah, I'll use this one. Let's see, do I want it in the center, or do I want it up? Go put it in the center. Why not? These away. I made a lot of decisions which saves you from the agony of me trying to figure out what it is I want to do. Some people just make it so easy, look so easy. I mean, they're just able to pick something up off the desk and it looks absolutely beautiful. I can't do that. It takes me forever. So I don't think I'm going to stitch around mine. You can, but I don't think I'm going to. And so, like I said, this will be stitched into the book like this. This page will open up. It'll have a tuck spot. You'll have other pages in between here. When you get to this page, you have a side tuck. Turn this page. You have journaling spot. I don't know if I'll put anything on here or not. I think it's a great journaling spot. And then this page will flip out for additional journaling. So a big thank you to Carol for the inspiration, and what a beautiful, beautiful addition to a journal, I think. We're always trying to find little elements like this to make our journals interactive, and it seems like every time I turn to her channel, she inspires me. So there we have it. That's one big element for my journal today. So I will be back very soon. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Halloween to you all. And everyone be safe. Bye-bye.